YouTube, how's it going? This is your boy Jay Loves here, bringing you guys a brand new video on the channel. And as you can see from the loading screen, Future Stars is out in 2 days' time. Now, what is the Future Stars promo? This is one of my favorite promos of the year. Well, next to... Well, no, it is one of my favorite promos of the year. Well, this is the promo where I believe you have footballers under the age of, I believe, 23 who have cards in the game that you wouldn't really classify as usable players, and they give them massive stat boost so that the stats they have on their Future Stars card could potentially be their stats in around 10 to 15 years' time. So, this is what I think we could be expected for the Future Stars. And this is my predicted 11. We're going to start off with the subs and reserves bench. Then we're going to make our way through. Now, first off, Moise Kean. Honestly, I don't know why I put him in here. He hasn't really had the greatest start as an Everton player. But if Ancelotti give Moise Kean a bit more playing time, he could show how he really is in the game. Now we've got Ezequiel Palacios. One of my career mode wonder kids in this game. Made the transfer over to Bayer Leverkusen. I feel like we could be seeing like a 87 or an 88 rated Palacios. That'd be really sick, actually. Next up, new RB Leipzig signing, Dani Olmo. Now, if you guys did not know, this man, Dani Olmo, was actually in La Masia, which is the youth academy of Barcelona. Barcelona then said that he wasn't really cut out to play in La Liga. So they sold him off to Dinamo Zagreb. He obviously tore it up so much so that there was a time where Barcelona wanted to buy Dani Olmo back. But RB Leipzig came in and said, nope, we'll just take him off your hands. So I think he's going to be a great Bundesliga signing. Kieran Tierney. I think he had a league SBC either last year or the year before, and he was amazing. So I'm hoping we get like an 86 or an 87 rated Kieran Tierney. That'd be amazing. That'd be awesome. One of arguably my favorite quote-unquote cheap cards in this game. I used this card for a long time and I enjoyed him massively. I'm hoping that he gets one because not only does he get that strong link to the Simon that I have in my club, he also gets the strong link to the Footmiss Renato Sanchez. So I would love to see like an 86, maybe an 87 rated Victor Osimhen. So I could test him out a little bit. Maybe do a couple of player reviews, because I got around 300,000 coins in the bank. Just waiting for this promo to come out on Friday. So, yeah. Rodrigo. The man who supposedly was to replace Cristiano Ronaldo. The kid's been tearing it up in the Champions League. He has scored a couple of goals. But with Gareth Bale, you got Lucas Vazquez. I mean, Bale could be on his way out. So if that's the case, then Rodrigo could be the potential right-wing replacement. But then you also have Vinicius Jr. So it may be a battle for that position. Dan Axel Zagadou. I mean, This man's normal gold card has 62 pace. Imagine a 87 rated Zagadou with like 75 pace. For a man that is 6'5" to have that amount of pace, that just seems scary looking. Mason Mount, I believe one of the four, either one of three or one of four Chelsea players we've got in this team. Mason Mount, ever since Chelsea had that transfer ban, which has now been lifted, it was Mason Mount who really stood out to me as a key player. So I can't imagine what like an 87 rated Mount would look like. And of course, you cannot have a Future Stars prediction video without this man, Erling Haaland. The kid's played a total of 50 minutes. Both games have been as a substitution. He scored the first game as a sub in his debut, scored a hat-trick. Came in off the bench again, at home at the Signal Iduna Park, got himself a brace. And we all know how good this Haaland card is. Imagine a 93 rated Haaland. And look at the stats that he has already. Yes, I know the agility and the balance isn't really all there, but if you put on him like, I don't know, an engine, you're looking at a pretty beast card. And of course, Mason Greenwood. 5-star weak foot. What more is there to say? The man has come to light at Manchester United, and I believe this man is the future of not only the Red Devils, but of England as well. Now, one of my favorites from career mode last year, Takefusa Kubo, the Japanese wonder kid. He's been tearing it up for Mallorca, being loaned out from Real Madrid. Apparently he's been lighting up La Liga. So I'm hoping we see like an 86 rated Kubo. That'd be awesome for like a player review. And of course, Gabriel Martinelli. We all know how good he's been for Arsenal this season. In the game against Chelsea, which I believe ended in a draw, he did score a goal in that game. So, I think that'll be a good... Now, the starting 11. First off, Alex Merritt. Now, you're thinking, looks okay for a non-rare gold card. But imagine like an 88 or an 89 rated Alex Merritt. Oof, that card would be filthy. I mean, all goalkeepers play the same anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But it'll just be ridiculous. Now the second of 4 Chelsea players, Reece James. Now, yes, you have Azpilicueta as their main right back. But when Azpi is not playing, this man is absolutely beasting and feasting for Chelsea. He looks to be a right back to really watch out for the future for. And if 2 Chelsea players aren't enough, how about a third? Someone who I have had my eye on for a very, very long time. Well, ever since the beginning of the season for Chelsea, Tomori has been playing out of his skin. Now, I'm going to be saying that phrase a lot about certain players, but these but Tomori especially has been playing out of his mind. This is his base silver card. And he's got 80 pace, 71 defending, and 71 physical. For a silver, that's ridiculous. Imagine an 87 rated Tomori with like 90 pace. And like 85 plus defending and 85 plus physical. If they don't release him into packs, I can guarantee you guys right now that he will be an SBC player. Mark my words. Next up, we got Luis Felipe from Lazio. I'm not going to lie. I haven't really watched much of the Serie A this season, so I can't really tell you my exact feelings on this Luis Felipe guy. But from the highlights, he looks to be a really promising talent. Renan Lodi. I used this exact card at the very, very beginning of the game. And let me tell you something right now. His stats do not feel like he is a 77 rated left back. It feels like an 85. He's got the pace. The defensive stats aren't really there. He's quick. He's got good stamina. He's not really the strongest player in the world. But I believe Atletico Madrid signed him from a team in the Brazilian league. So fair play to them. Midfield 3. One of my favorite players from last year's career mode is this man, Sandro Tonali. Now, the likelihood of him actually getting a Future Stars card, I don't know, because as you can see, he already has a League SBC card. So, again, the likelihood of him getting a Future Stars, I don't know. But if he does get one, expect to see like a 90 rated Tonali with Hullet Gang stats. Which basically means 80 in everything. His League SBC card already has near 80 in everything apart from shooting. So, he's going to be one to really look out for. Next one. Federico Valverde. This man has really come into form for Real Madrid. Despite him competing with the likes of Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, Casemiro, Fede Valverde has really come to his own. I believe it was in the Copa de España, or the Spanish Super Cup, where there was a controversial challenge to where a lot of people calling it a blatant red card, a lot of people call it a tactical foul. But Fede Valverde, I'm hoping we see like an 88 or an 89 rated Valverde. He would look amazing. Now, kind of a career mode wonder kid. Or like someone that was not really likened to. Martin Erdegaard. The man used to play for Real Madrid. Well, he does play for Real Madrid, but he was loaned out to a lot of different clubs because Madrid thought he wasn't going to be good enough. Now look at him for Real Sociedad. I believe he had a Team of the Season Moments card last year. He was a lot of fun to use with those 5-star skills. That's the midfield done. Now the front 3. You got to have the man Callum Hudson-Odoi in there. There's just something about a potentially 87 rated Hudson-Odoi that just looks lovely. And he would link up perfectly to headliners Tammy Abraham, who, if Hudson-Odoi gets a Future Stars card, and if he's not like 500, 600k, I will pick him up and might do a player review around him. Because his Future Stars card would look amazing. Striker, you gotta have João Felix in there. Now, a lot of people are questioning whether or not he actually deserves one. Currently, for Atletico Madrid, he hasn't really been doing much, actually, because it's really been Diego Costa and Morata. We haven't seen that much of João Felix. So, we could potentially be seeing a 93 rated João Felix, who potentially could have better stats than Eusebio, which is really, really saying something. The final prediction, Daniel James. I mean, all that build-up for Daniel James. You gotta end the video on him. I mean, to be fair, Daniel James has been playing pretty good so far ever since we've signed him from Swansea. I mean, but ever since the couple of games that he was actually good, he hasn't really been showing up. So, these are my predictions. Again, Merit in goal. 2 center backs are Tomori and Luis Felipe. Left back, Renan Lodi. Right back, Reece James. Central mids are Sandro Tonali, Federico Valverde, and Martin Odegaard. Right wing, Hudson Odoi. Left wing, Daniel James. And then up top, it's João Felix. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this little prediction. If you did, leave a like on the vid. Sub if you new. And until next time, peace.